Hello everybody, Fireman, and welcome back to episode 16 of our Let's Play on Culver Park Farm. So, today we are going to be... Well, the harvest is still going, so we'll just quickly empty him. We've got the field of hay to bale quickly. It did actually go quite well. It has actually worked out rather well. That rake takes a bit of getting used to on the turner, but it works. So, what else? We're also going to have to quickly hire a vehicle to start selling some grain, because we do not have time to do this. The Ford 7000 is down at the cows at the moment to do some scraping, which we're going to do today. What else? Yeah, thank you for 910 subscribers. Right. So we need to go back to the yard. We need to see what vehicles we can rent. I think we might go for a lorry setup with a big trailer on, or we might go for a tractor or something else. I am not too sure. It's back right in. Let's go. So we'll put this here. Like that. Right, you can stay there. So the Ford's here. So we'll go do a bit of scraping. We are eventually going to buy some more cows. We'll go right to the end with it. Oh, I had a sneeze then. God. Holy crap, there's a lot of weight on that. We actually need to try and see if we can't get some front weights first. But I don't think they were going to work on it. Back in. Empty it all out. And go again. So yeah, two scrapers, well, two scrapes and it's done. Once we get a few more cows, we'll probably have to wait a bit longer. This is actually making it look quite realistic. Right, so they're done. That's one job I wanted to get out of the way. So we'll just lower that. Turn you off. How are the beef cows getting on? That's another thing, we could buy a few more of them. I have no idea what the hell's happening here. So there's 3 ready. They need some earth fruits and mixed rations, which they haven't got. So we could get a few more than 10. Let's just knock you off. And knock you off. So the Massey's in the workshop at the moment. It's being sorted out. Well, He's got a few hours on it, so it's having an oil change in that, so it's in there. We're not going to use it today because it's having oil change. We are going to hopefully make this combine do something. Right, let's get what we need. he will literally just keep tabbing into that vehicle because I have not set it. I want to get back to the farm actually. Third time's the charm. It is, yep. There we go. Right, so let's have a look what we can hire. As I've got the gold edition, I can hire... Nope, it's not in mods, is it? It's in normal. I can hire this. Rent... Oh god. 434 for 1 hour. We'll rent that. We'll rent it with a big trailer as well. Now last time I used this trailer, which was okay. It actually worked quite well. And we're hopefully going to try and get some quite a bit sold in the time. But then we do just have to deduct how much fuel we're going to use. Well, how much fuel it's going to use to with... I think its default colour is yellow. Yeah, this is probably what Giant should have put instead of the man truck, because this truck is amazingly good. And that is not a word, but who cares. Right, so we'll sell some grain. Sorry I haven't been putting these videos out as much as I'd like to. Just been dead busy. So I know we haven't had one of these for about 5. Rapidly press Q. Press Q and sort of slowly pull forward as well, and it'll sort of pull it out. That nearly went really well. So we need to feed the cows as well, actually, because we can feed them all mixed rations and get them all done. So they can have straight silage. We'll put a couple of grass bales in and get some fields done. So yeah, on about maps. I don't know which 2 maps I'm going to do. I'm just going to have a look at a couple and just put 2 videos out. One might be a big American map and one might be a small British map. Just to give it some... Oh, I hate this truck. I said I love this truck and I hate it. Just because it slides. But I reckon because it's how fast it goes. But oh well. Stop, stop, stop. Brakes aren't that good on that actually. See how much money we make. Right. So we made £14,000 for that load of wheat. To be fair, I do have a cosplay course set up, I think, still. unload a shot. Yeah, but I think he kind of gets a bit stuck. We'll load it up. We will load it up and run it. We might as well. We just have to keep an eye on how long he's got left. Which, if we just take that off, we can see probably a bit better. So we can just keep an eye on him. And we'll have to just do it before he runs out. If he comes up and he's got a load on him and it runs out, we'll have to just let him finish tipping it and then get rid of it. But if he hasn't got a load on, we'll just get rid of it. Get rid of it and just rehire it again. Now the reason I didn't put 2 hours on it is because it would have wanted at least over, well, about 800, and if I put 2 hours on the trailer it might have just gone over the grand limit, and I didn't want to go lower than 1,000 really, because the amount of vehicles I've got working. Now we are eventually going to be able to purchase a couple more beef cattle, which is what I want. Right, can this guy get to the first waypoint? No, he can't. No, he can't. No, he can't. So I don't know how well he's going to be able to get around this corner, but I'm hoping it's good. I'm hoping he can manage it. Right, it just might be this one that he gets a bit stuck on. Right, where's the 4-wheel drive? On always 4-wheel drive on active. So yeah, it holds quite a bit. It is an incredible mount for that trailer, which is actually really good. Farm silo is empty. Right, so we didn't actually have that much in. Right, we just got to make sure how tight he turns. Oh no, the trailer's got steering wheels on the back, or turning axles. Right, so you're on 81. We'll wait for him to turn around. Rim. Right, eventually I do want to purchase a lorry on this map. Eventually. Because that will save us a lot of time. Come on, back up. I'll empty him up this way. Empty now. So as you all probably remember from my last episode, I did say I bought a new tractor and it would be coming Saturday, this Saturday. Person I wanted to buy the trailer off has said something that they can't actually, we will be able to actually get it. Because he can't go get his feed for his cows, so I don't know whether the tractor will be coming on Saturday. I don't know if we'll be able to pick it up, or if we can get the trailer borrowed for Saturday and pick it up Sunday, then I'll do a video on it. But yeah, it's a bit hit and miss at the moment. I'm hoping that we can get the trailer Saturday and pick it up Sunday, which is still be fine, or even late tonight if we can go get it and pick it up Saturday if I ring the bloke again. .31 miles an hour. 31 miles an hour is okay, because this is actually how fast the Fergie goes, the Massey goes. And turn. We're just going to make sure he does this bit okay. He tips alright and that. Tip. Right, so he's good. We'll be able to make quite a bit of money this episode. Right, feed the cows. Let's get that sorted. You do not hook up to the feeder. You are pretty much useless to us now. Right, so the little Massey can go. I know a lot of people didn't really like this tractor, but that might as well go, because it's not going to be any use if I can't hook it up to anything, apart from a few other things. We'll buy it back some other point. Let's have a look. I got some new internationals. A couple of these too. I got them too. These I've got loaders on and stuff, but we don't really need one with a loader on. It's not urgent that we need one. 32,000. How cheap are them ones? Oh, they're only. That's only 19,000. That is. That's not too bad. Now, in the pack on the picture, it did show that they had two-wheel drive ones in, and I just cannot seem to be able to get them ones to work. So, well, as I downloaded the pack, they didn't show up. So, we'll have to stick with four-wheel drive ones. So we bought that one. I'll reset it. What's that? Oh, the truck should be next to it. Yes, it is. We'll reset it and have a look. Here it is. So it's got the loader on if we ever needed it. I don't know whether you can take the loader off. Quite a nice looking mod. Has all the inside has changed. You can actually see out the back windows and see out the window. The windows work and all that shit. I don't know whether the heat gauge works or the temperature gauge. Still makes the exact same startup sound. Right, we'll have a look. Does the beacon work? Yes, it does. Is there anything? Space? ICs. Oh, yep. ICs. Left Alt M. No. Left Alt N. Sorry. Takes the loader off, so we'll keep the loader off for now. So if we go in the cab, left Alt W. Oh, that is pretty cool. That is fucking cool. That is really cool. You can lean side to side and all that. Well, it does 90 miles an hour, which is not bad. We don't really need it for anything else. We can just go at its set speed. We just need to watch the lorry. He's right in the middle of the road. But that is cool. That is. I haven't seen that feature, but that is really cool. I know OBS. Well, not OBS. David Oldfield. Can't remember his. Can't remember what modding team he works for, but they were working on a mod that did that allowed you to lean forward, left, right, and all that. But this tractor just has it permanently fitted, which is really cool. So yeah, we'll be able to use this guy for what we need him to. The Ford was only really down there to have a look what it looked like on the scraper, which it looks pretty cool, so that can go back up to the cow farm. I'll probably bale it off screen, just we all see what baling looks like. I'm hoping this heat gauge works, because this is what I loved about the other ones. It did work. It'd actually go up and all that. So I don't know whether it will. Yeah, in the picture that I got the pack off, it did show two of them with two-wheel drive, which would have been really good to have, but they just don't seem to work. So, well, basically they just don't seem to be in the pack. So I'm not too sure, but I'll download it again and just put the pack in, because it did say unzip and I couldn't see them in there, but I'll just put the pack in and see whether it puts them in. It might not. And I know these tractors hook up to this thing, because I've had them on there when I did the multiplayer let's play with Nick, which you may remember. This is the time when it doesn't. Oh no, it does. Right, so let's put some silage in there. I probably could have bought a weight. We'll leave it running. We could have probably bought a weight for this thing, because I know this guy's going to be... Oh, okay. So you've just, like, completely crashed. So it's that corner you crash on. Right, have a load of barley in you. Right, so the thing should be here. I'm not going to do too longer episode, just I haven't recorded one of these for a bit, and I thought it didn't seem very fair doing another Willow Tree Farm or whatever map we're going to play on next. If we're not going to be playing this one. Now this could make the tractor tip up when I try and lift it. There we go. Alright, so I don't know how much that holds. What's it on? 10%. So this fills it up 10%. I'm hoping it'll do that every time. Yeah, weight would be very handy right now. So that means that little international we could send up to the cow farm to do all the put stacking and stuff, whilst we just keep this one here. Now also on the picture, I think they come with their own loader, but I'm not too sure. I don't know whether it's in this pack. No, they don't. On the picture it looked like they did, unless that was just a private one that did just put the picture to demonstrate it could have a loader. Well, we won't put too much in. I reckon another one. We'll get it up to about 40%, and I think that'll do. Just because I don't want to have absolutely tons of silage sat in this thing and not enough cows to give it to. Does the heat gauge work? Oh yes, the heat gauge does work. That is beautiful. I like how they've rearranged the cab now, so you can actually see what you're trying to do. Right, and then we'll give them some mixed rations, grass bales, and then they'll be done. Now also, because this tractor's 100 horsepower, it can pretty much power mostly everything in this yard. So if we put one straw bale in, one hay bale in. Well actually, we'll do one thing of silage. If I remember this correctly, it's one of these, one bale, one other bale, and you can get pretty much... Oh god. Oh dear. Just do it quickly, just do it quickly. Tell me that went in. Tell me that went in. Oh, not all of it went in. Oh no, all of it did go in. Right, next episode we are definitely buying a weight for this thing. I don't know why I haven't, but I just haven't. So put one hay bale in. One hay bale. Now we're only really doing this to sort of just make the cows at full productivity, because then they'll make lots of milk, and milk is money. But we've got quite a bit of slurry actually, 24,000 litres. So we could go out slurry spreading at some point, but I want a few, well I want quite a bit more actually. Just got an itch on my back. Right. So yeah, I'll record the 2 episodes of Alvingham. Whatever we're doing, we'll just record it. I'm not really too bothered. Alright, so you're in there. What does that show? Okay, so it is, you have to put another, you have to put like 2 bits of silage in to make mixed rations. That's how you do it. Just fling it in. Right, yeah, so total mixed rations. Right, let's blanket that back over. Right, so this should balance this back up. To be fair, it doesn't really matter if grass really runs out. We've got total mixed rations and silage in there. Right. So that is everything in that is needed. To make ourselves lots of money. Well, the cows will make quite a bit. We can just make a bit extra by having the harvest. Alright, so let's put that in there. And the truck's slipping, so I know where he is. You're nearly finished. You are there. Right, so anyway, I'm going to leave this episode here. Let me just get to the wagon and fix it whilst I do my outro. So I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you all so much for watching. Next episode, we'll probably be doing something else, maybe, if we're not busy. Just we'll finish the harvest by next episode. We might just be seeding and cultivating and all that crap. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more today, and I shall see all of you in the next video. Happy farming. Bye bye.